Okay, so today we're going to pull back the curtain on one of the sneakiest, most destructive traps in the human mind. Seriously, it's a single belief that can quietly sabotage everything you want for years, even when you think you're doing all the right things. Let's go find this hidden saboteur.
Does this sound familiar? You're visualizing, you're saying the affirmations, you are trying so hard to feel it real. But nothing. The success, the money, the person you want, it all just seems to hover right out of reach. It is maddening, and you're probably asking yourself, what on earth am I missing? Well, here's the thing. The real culprit probably isn't your technique at all. Nope. It's way more likely that it's this one single, almost invisible belief that's hiding in the shadows of your subconscious. And it's basically canceling out all your hard work. And here it is. This is the belief we're talking about. The feeling that what you truly desire is, deep down, too good to be true. I know, it sounds so simple, almost harmless, right? But believe me, its effect is absolutely devastating. Now, this isn't just about those four little words. This belief is a master of disguise. It's that little whisper in the back of your head that says, yeah, right, this can't happen for someone like me, or I'm totally asking for way too much, or the big one, I don't really deserve something this good. Ringing any bells? So how does this actually work? Well, this is the real kicker. When you assume that your desire is too good to be true, you are quite literally assuming it is, well, untrue. That's a direct command to your subconscious. You are instructing your reality that this amazing thing you want, yeah, it's not real and it's not for you. So you got to get this. The universe is not sitting there judging you or denying you anything. Your own consciousness isn't saying your desire is too big or too much. All it's doing is acting like a perfect mirror, reflecting your deepest, most hidden assumption right back at you. So if you assume it's impossible for you, then guess what? It becomes impossible for you. Okay, so the big question is this little saboteur hiding out in your mind? Let's find out. We're going to run a few quick tests right now. And you have to be brutally honest with yourself here, okay? Go ahead, do it right now. You can even close your eyes for a second. Imagine you have it. What's that very first gut reaction? Is it a feeling of calm? Of course, this is mine, just a natural acceptance? Or is there a little bit of a jolt? A feeling of, whoa, this is weird, or no way, this can't be real? That little bit of discomfort? That's the belief talking. All right, now for test 2. Think of someone else, anyone, getting the exact same thing you want. That amazing career, that relationship, that amount of money. Is that easier to imagine, to accept as real? If you can believe it's possible for them, but there's a block when it comes to you, then boom, you just found it. You're assuming wonderful things are for other people, not for you. Okay, this last one is the most revealing. I want you to actually say this out loud if you can. My desire is beautiful, but... Go on, what's the first thing that pops into your head? That word but is like a little trapdoor that leads straight to your deepest hidden assumption. And whatever just followed that but, that is the saboteur. That's it, right there. That's the assumption that's been overriding all your conscious efforts and hardening into the facts of your life. But you know what? Just seeing it, just recognizing it, that's the first massive step to changing everything. But finding the problem is only half the fun, right? Now we get to the solution, the good stuff. Once you've caught this belief, you can actually dismantle it. So let's walk through a 7-step process to erase that old, faulty program and install a brand new, powerful one. Let's break this down real quick. First, expose it. Just look at the belief. Acknowledge it's there without beating yourself up. Second, recognize it's learned. This isn't some law of the universe. It's just an old idea you picked up somewhere. And anything that was learned can be unlearned. Third, declare the opposite. You consciously pick a new, empowering belief to take its place. Fourth, find proof in imagination. This is where you practice feeling your desire as totally normal and natural, not some huge, shocking surprise. Fifth, affirm your worthiness. This is huge. You go straight to the root and remind yourself you are worthy. Sixth, practice on smaller things. You build up your belief muscle by bringing smaller, easier things into your life, proving to yourself that you can receive good things. And finally, seventh, revise past rejections. You go into your memory and rewrite those old scenes where you sabotaged yourself, and you change the ending from rejection to total acceptance. And this quote right here, this is the absolute core of step 5. Your worthiness is not something you have to earn. It's not based on your past, what you do for a living, or how good you've been. Nope. You are worthy simply because you are conscious, because you exist. That's it. That is the only qualification you will ever need.
So what does this actually look like when you put it into practice? Let me share a really powerful example with you. So there was this man who wanted to manifest some serious wealth. And for 2 solid years, he did all the techniques, visualized, affirmed, you name it. And he got absolutely nothing. Why? Because deep down, he just felt that kind of money was way too good for a guy like him.
But just look at this timeline. The second he stopped focusing on all those techniques and started working on this one single assumption, his entire world changed. For just 3 weeks, all he did was tell himself, "This is natural for me." And that's all it took. The resistance shattered. Within a month, a door opened. And just a few months after that, the very wealth he'd been struggling to get for years just flowed right into his life.
You see, this is the internal shift you're going for. You're moving from a state of rejection to a state of acceptance. You stop feeling like an imposter who's just hoping for a lucky break, and you start feeling this deep, natural sense of ownership. It's no longer about hoping or forcing, it's about knowing. Knowing that something is yours because it was practically made for you. And really, this sentence sums up everything we've talked about. This is the whole game. The mental shift from too good to be true to just right for me. That is the key that unlocks the door. Your desire isn't some crazy exception to the rule. It's your natural, rightful state. So as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with this one question. Think about that one desire. You know the one you've been secretly writing off as too big, too amazing, too unrealistic. What do you think would happen if, just for tonight, you decided to drop the but and you simply accepted it as being just right for you?